Welcome back. How are you now? Well, I'm good, thank you for asking. Calves are doing good. Cows are doing good. Bulls are bulls. It's getting ready to go and do the feeding. We have a bunch of continuous rail still to put up in the yard, and then we'll figure out how much more we need to finish out the projects. It turns out our neighbors over there are doing a big project as well along the lines of this. So they managed to get some stuff from the Brandon area. I've been having a hard time trying to get more of this stuff. So they put me in line with a company in Brandon that deals in, it looks like 6-bar stuff, which is what I really should have had. Did not realize when I bought this stuff that we would be dealing with quite a large gap in the lower part. So what we might end up doing is having to add in some inch square tubing along the bottom if it ends up being a problem. So, but today is going to be more about getting ready to wean the last calves, so bringing them in here, splitting them through here and then into the faraway pens. Because the long range has us a week out from into minus, like completely, day and night. And night times of minus 15 and colder. So yeah, it's time to get the boogie on, get ready for winter. I know we've been getting ready for winter this whole time, but to get all the last things done we need to get done. So what am I doing? PiperDoug is going to test drive his birthday present he got in November, start of this month in November. One of the tools that I was missing from my stable of Dewalt was a pole saw. So I'm going to try it out here and see how it works, because I want to get all these lower branches trimmed up, and then if we can at some point, probably about 25-30 feet up, just drop the rest of it, get it hauled out for firewood or something, because it'll be getting punky here before long. So I'd far rather not have all that up there and lose the whole tree, cut it off halfway down and keep the lower part of the tree until we're ready to make the big pen move. So I'm going to come in here and try it out. Weirdly, I didn't think, because it comes with another 3 or 4 foot section, I didn't think I would need it, but apparently I need it. So I started it up and it kept getting bound down, stuck on the branch. What I didn't realize was you put it against the kicker plate first, and then you let the bar come down into the wood, it cuts like a bugger. So I'm gonna get a bunch more of this done and then put a new battery on, put the extension on. Yeah. Thank you, family, for my birthday present. So it's the 19th of November. So yeah, you might notice different surroundings. So we're back in the south quarter. Decided to move the cows back south for the rest of the week. We've got, tentatively, the long range is now serious minus temperatures, so I figured, why not? If you look here, there's still a lot of thatch down here, so the cows might as well be eating and laying down here and then just nibbling than sitting up there just nibbling and having their actual diet filled. They still have access to the heated water trough up there at the corner. But this is what I want to show you, and just for people who are not from Canada, and specifically not from the Canadian prairies, it is the 19th of October. Oh my gosh, 19th of November. Yeah. 19th of November, not 19th of October. Talk about count your blessings. Honest to gosh. This is crazy. So, for those who don't know, we're coming up on our big anniversary of when the family moved to Canada. So we moved to Canada the first week of December. We were told to come then because it wouldn't be too wintry at that point. It was minus 32 and they'd had about 3 feet of snow. Now, between now and the second week of December, we could get to that pretty dang quick. I guarantee you if I come down here next week, I'll be able to walk on that water. Just call me Jesus. But I just figured I'd come down here, lay down some feed, let the girls stretch your legs, change the scenery, because cows do get bored. Feed them, I'll go back up. I gotta go round and just make sure the bottom gates are closed. I have them closed. Don't know if any hunters might have been in there, so. Anyway, just thought I'd show you this. Looks like the girls took the advantage. They're all the way south. Good for them. Yeah, I did remember to go down there and check, make sure the gate was closed and the power hookups were still in the right way. Nobody has messed with it so far. So, some of my die-hard long-termers will be like, hey, beast. Yep. It's my dad's old truck. He bought it fresh, secondhand. And then, oh yeah, the license plate for the front bumper's right there. And then I inherited the truck when he traded up because, sorry, oh, I don't know what's happened, there we go. Because this truck was used to pull trailers. It still technically is. As you can see, cattle trailer, and for those who don't know, other cattle trailer. Now, before we had bought our own cattle trailer with limited resources, I bought that at a Fraser auction back before Fraser auction went completely and utterly gold digger. should still say on it because I remember they wrote on it how much it was. So the reason that I bought that was it's a 20 footer. It needs a lot of work. It needs new floor, it needs new base in the walls. It just needs a lot of work. But I think I don't even know if I paid $1,000 for it. So I think it comes with a title. I can't remember actually. It's that long since I bought it. So that is a project for some point. It'd be nice to have a second trailer, so when we're doing big hauls like cabs over the market, we'll have that. And henceforth, that's why it's nice to have another pulling trailer, pulling truck. And I've had people comment before, I really need a side-by-side for when I'm doing fencing and the such like. Well, I'm just gonna go check on the girls. Well, I'll put it this way. This truck costs less to buy if you had to. I've got less money into it, and it is licensed and legal for the road as we speak. Way cheaper than a side-by-side. Very, very much so. By half. Because if we were to buy a side-by-side that was like you know, 4-seater with a box, you'd probably be looking at least $10,000 if not $15,000 for a decent side-by-side. Especially one with a cab. I'm not saying it has to have heat and AC, but a lot of them do. And so we can rip back and forward to town when we need to go pick up fencing stuff. Well, like I said, this is cheaper than a side-by-side, and it also can pull cattle trailers. So if the dually is ever down and out, this can step up to the plate and haul cows, haul flat deck, haul bales, whatever we need to do. It is cheap horsepower. And if there's one thing PiperDoug knows, is how to keep one of these on the road. The only major work this truck has had done to it was done by me, and that was the H-pop, the high pressure oil pump. That's the only major work that it's had done to it. Haven't bagged the crap out of it, so the transmission's in good shape. Haven't bagged the snot out of it and checked all the levels, so the axles are still in good shape. We did not, this has been deleted, but we did not tune this. So it's not running stupid horsepower, so we haven't stretched the head bolts out. We haven't blown the head gaskets as everybody likes to blame the old 6 liters for, so no. This is just a good old untouched, unmessed with 6 liter with 375,000 kilometers on it, and it does not leave a stain on the concrete, just so you know. I do know I need to get new windshield wiper blades though, and probably a new windshield at some point. But y'all know how that goes. If I put a new windshield in this truck, it'll be broken the next day, so ding dong. So yeah, that is locked up. We did not get that stuff spread, but that's not important. When we do the big haul out next year, we'll just do it all in one big shot, either here or in the other damn field. That damn field! Let's come down here to see the girls. Make sure nobody has messed with the fence, and make sure no moose have messed with the fence. They are happy. Like I said, the girls just want to change of location every so often. There's my ski ramp. Beauty. Right in the middle of the screen there. It's funny when you can pick a cow out just by her profile. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to taking down a corral wall. So, I've got a little spot over there that's storm damage still to get fixed. Some broken boards. Yeah. Gotta start taking these down. Anyway, so this wall it needs attention. Most of the wall is fine, it's just the lower rail is just rotted. It's in pretty rough shape. That piece is going to get replaced anyway, and we're going to get a gate welded in here, make a gateway out of it. But this fence here has to be replaced. It's absolutely jiggered. So there's a panel there, windbreak. It's our only windbreak panel we have. It was just a panel, and then my brother added windbreak boards to it because we left that big gap open there for getting in and out with equipment and doing work. Well, we've hardly ever opened it, so maybe at some point we will just build it over. I don't know, because everything else comes in through this gate here. It's what is that, a 14-foot gate? So yeah, that's big enough for anything we're doing. So yeah, we're gonna replace this with the 2x8s. It is still only just a single bolt, so I don't know if maybe get some flat stock and add like another couple of holes. I don't know. Maybe just use big washers maybe. Got that on the back side, and just maybe get a big washer on the other side of the wood. It'll be enough. I don't know. You never mind, woman. So yeah, this fence is in awful shape. It's been needing replaced for a year or two, but it's just hasn't been in the cards. So this is getting done. There is a section there that needs done, but that's not too high in the priority. So this fence gets done. That piece of fence there gets done. And the fence that's in the back of this middle pan, that fence there is coming down, but that fence will come down once we get this shelter boarded up like the other one over there. At least if it's wrapped in, that fence doesn't matter anymore because nothing can go anywhere. But this winter, both these shelters will get done, so you'll get that to see. So I'm going to get back to tearing all this rotten old wood out, because it is 24 years old. Yeah, so it's time. Dang, it gets dark too quick. So I'm caught up to that panel there, so I need to bring a tractor in and pull that panel out of the way to get the last 4 feet of wall freed up so I can get it taken down. I think we'll be firing up the old genset welder. Well, I want to get the hinges welded on that gate there so that it's an actual functioning gate for the boss lady. But the brackets, you can't see here too well. These brackets, I see the weld has broken because that's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be a little bead of weld on there just to hold them up. So yeah, I'll be chucking the old welder on the back of Beast and bring him in here, and we'll get a bunch of jobs done all in one shot. So that'll be in the next episode. It is supper time. And I think that's where I'll leave you. I have no clue what we'll do in the next episode, but I can almost guarantee you it'll involve walls, feeding, and well, let's hope it's not water troughs, because I think we're caught up, touch wood. Cows are happy as pigs in poo today, so we'll get this wall done and that wall done in the next episode, and maybe get some gates hung. So thanks for watching, everybody. We sure hope you come back and visit us at the Shire again, and you all have a good week. Teddy bye.